Hello guys, in my last two videos on simultaneity I showed you how Einstein's train thought experiment violates the laws of physics. In this video I will continue doing that, so get yourself a cup of coffee or tea and prepare yourself for another brain test. This one is going to be harder. Here is Einstein's train thought experiment that violates the laws of physics. Suppose we have a train moving at a constant speed to the right, as shown on the picture, and exactly in the middle of it light is emitted traveling towards the left and right edges of the train. It's obvious that for an observer inside the train, the light will reach both edges of the train at the same time. Why? Because the train is an inertial frame for them. Why inertial? Because it's moving at a constant speed. As for an observer outside the train, even though the train relative to them is moving, it's also an inertial frame of reference. Why? Because the train is moving at a constant speed. To understand this, we can just flip the experiment and say that the outside observer is moving at a constant speed to the left and the train is stationary. And the outcome of the experiment will be the same. Why? Because in both cases the train is an inertial frame of reference, and the laws of physics are the same in all moving and stationary inertial frames. However, Einstein claims that the outside observer will see a different picture. He claims that the observer will see the light hit the rear edge, this one, hit the rear edge and first, and the front edge second, this one, because the front edge of the train is moving away from the light and the rear edge towards it. Do you see why this Einstein's thought experiment violates the laws of physics? If you do, you are smart. If you don't, then you are plain stupid. The problem is that even though the train is moving at a constant speed, it's still an inertial frame of reference. Why? Because it's moving at a constant speed. And according to Einstein's first postulate, the laws of physics are the same in all moving and stationary inertial frames. This means that even though the train is moving at a constant speed, the light must hit both edges of the train at the same time. The only case in which the light will not hit them at the same time is when the train is accelerating and therefore becomes a non-inertial frame of reference. Remember that the laws of physics in inertial and non-inertial frames differ. Therefore, in an accelerating train, the light indeed hits the rear edge of the train first. In other words, Einstein treats the train moving at a constant speed, that is an inertial frame, as a non-inertial frame, and thus he violates the laws of physics. He makes inertial and non-inertial frames indistinguishable for the outside observer. Why do moving and stationary inertial frames behave the same way? Because there is no stationary frame in the universe. All objects in the Milky Way are moving at the speed of the Milky Way, so even though things look stationary to us, they are not. They are moving at the speed of the Milky Way. Now you can see how mainstream science lies to you and many people can't even see it. For more information, read my free book, Einstein's Debunked Theory of Absoluteness, Part 1, which presents classified information taken from military industrial complex science, MIC science, where I worked as a Secret Service agent and had access to the classified information. So, this is all, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.